I'm going to teach you how to draw a self-portrait. A self-portrait is a picture of yourself. When you draw a self-portrait, you, the artist, are drawing yourself. This is a photograph of me with my glasses on, and I'm going to use it to help draw my self-portrait. I don't need this yet because this is too detailed, but what I do need is this worksheet here, and I'm going to start on the other side. This worksheet talks about face proportions. Proportions are the relationship between the size of the face and its parts, along with the number of parts to the whole. Basically, the proportions of the face are how the parts of the face fit together and how they are placed on the page, the size of them, the location, and the spacing. To draw a realistic self-portrait, you must use the proportions correctly. All of our face parts match up in a very similar way. So this is very helpful when drawing a realistic self-portrait. So I'm going to use it as I draw alongside here on the table. So our face shape is the shape of an oval, or more like an egg. I want my face to be about as big as my hand so that I have enough room for all of the parts. So when you do this, you want to sketch because it might not be big enough right away. So draw lightly. Draw light until you've got it right. Curved at the top and kind of comes down and, oh, not really points, but comes a little bit in here for the chin. So I'm satisfied with that, so I'm going to darken that edge. Now our neck actually attaches to the side of our face or the bottom of our head. So our neck shouldn't start down here. It should start on the top of the side of our head. So I'm going to draw a line and I'm going to bring it all the way down because this is a portrait and you can't see below my neck here, but I'm going to bring it all the way down to the page. The first line I'm going to draw is my eye line. Our eyes are halfway down our face from the top of our head to the bottom of our chin. So I want to find roughly the middle of my face, and I'm going to draw a light guideline straight through. A guideline is a line that we use to set something up, but it's going to be erased later, so it should be very light. In between my eye line and the top of my head is my hairline. So I'm going to draw a light guideline in the middle of those two parts. And again, some of you have bangs, some of you don't. So the length of this might change as we get into more details. But for now, I want you to all draw the hairline. In between the eye line and the chin is the mouth. Now our mouth doesn't go all the way across. We'll define that line better later. And in between our eye line and our mouth line is our nose line, somewhere in the middle of our face. To start setting up our eyes, it said that we could fit 5 eyes across our face from one side to the other. I'm going to use the nose on either end, so here, up on my eye line, and here is the space in between my eyes, above my nose. I'm going to use that measurement to measure out this way and out this way. And in between this space and this space is where my eyes will go. If I put a dot, which will eventually be my pupil, in the center of these two spaces, I can draw a light guideline straight down until I reach my mouth. This is where one side of my mouth will end, and this is where the other side will end. So if you want, you can erase these guidelines because we don't need those anymore. The last thing we have to mark, oh, 2 more things. Our eyebrows. Eyebrows are in between our hairline and our eye line and right above our eyes. So this is one of my eyes. So I'm going to draw a light guideline there and here for my eyebrows. And last but not least is our ears. Everyone always forgets our ears. Our ears, the tops of our ears line up with our eye line. The bottom lines up with our nose, the bottom of our nose. So I'm going to extend here for the top of my ear and here for the bottom of my ear. Now I know I look like a strange alien right now, but my face proportions are set up correctly, so now when I go to draw the details of my face using this, it will be much more realistic because I have the proper positions set up correctly using facial proportions.